And here we are, how many years later, saying the same things, unable to enjoy something we grew up with because it was perverted and changed, used as a platform to divide people instead of bringing geekdom fandom together. I mean, who else needs to say that Disney Star Wars is garbage?
Hey boys, look what I got here.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Excerpts of this are coming from Bounding into Comics. Go check out our friends over there. Star Wars editor Marcia Lucas decimates Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams over sequel trilogy. Welcome to the party. Marcia Lucas, ex-wife of George Lucas, gave us Star Wars, really edited that first film, and kicked it all off for us. The style, the tone, the story direction, you know, she was as much a part of it as George. So if you're talking about someone who understands what, you know, at its core, Star Wars means, and you're talking about her. She had some pretty choice things to say, although they were they were a little bit tempered. This was originally shared off by Jedi Scum on Twitter. Please go check them out. Give them a follow. Let's read through just a little bit of this. I like Kathleen. I always liked her. It's great coffee. Grabs a great cup of coffee. She was always full of beans. She was really smart, really bright. I mean, sure. Really wonderful woman. And I liked her husband, Frank. I liked them a lot. Now she's running Lucasfilm and making movies, and it seems to me that Kathleen and J.J. don't have a clue about Star Wars. They don't get it. And J.J. is writing these stories. And I saw the movie where they kill Han Solo, and I was furious. I was furious when they killed Han. Absolutely, positively, there was no rhyme or reason for it. I thought, you don't get the Jedi story. You don't get the magic of Star Wars. You're getting rid of Han Solo. And then there was this last one, The Last Jedi. You know, it's total, God, just trash. Imagine one-upping a Force Awakens. Imagine one-upping that movie and making an even worse film. The sequel trilogy, the Disney Trilogy, this is not the sequel trilogy, the Disney Trilogy of Star Wars got terrible to absolute garbage. Just it was 3 in a freaking row. Just complete, with the exception of Babu Frick. Babu Frick was aight. And I've said this time and time again. I don't really blame the actors. I don't blame the actors. It was the direction, the complete lack of cohesion in the story. It was also the people that Kennedy hired to attack and label, to go after the fandom, the people buying your product, to reject, not only to reject what they wanted, but to actively destroy an entire universe, a franchise, to divide a fandom, to fracture it, to make something that was once for everyone, just for them. Just for them and the sick weirdos that follow them, that, you know, they've got pronouns in their bios, and just all those racist, terrible people out there who have a fascination with what you do with your genitals, and want to inject their own divisive rhetoric, their toxic outlook into not just Star Wars, but Star Trek, Doctor Who, Marvel, God, She-Ra, He-Man, like everything. Everything that these ill people, these mentally ill people, can get involved in, can make a lot of noise about, from a small minority of idiots, can make all this noise on social media, make themselves seem a lot bigger than they are, hiding behind keyboards, using words like diversity and inclusion, and doing the exact opposite, trying to destroy and divide people. Marcia Lucas gets it. She gets it because she helped to create Star Wars. And she knows it's garbage. She knows it's garbage. Thank God she called it out. She even said, what'd she say? You can quote me, J.J. Abrams, Kathy Kennedy, talk to me. She's calling them right out. I'm not going to read through everything because there's lots of good videos out there by people. Check out Open Airlock Policy. Check out Nerdrotic. RK Outpost did a great video. Great video. I've become so disillusioned with Hollywood culture. Not everybody in Hollywood, but the culture that prevails there. The corporate attitude of churning things out and not paying attention to the creatives that are making these products. The creatives are the problems. They're not creative. They're dividers. They're divisive. They want their politics pressed into it. I've been standing up and fighting against this for years now, and I will continue to do so. Disney is garbage. Disney is a garbage company. Garbage company. Completely contradictory. Do not mean what they say. Will come after you if you defy their narrative, just like the government with mandates excluding people if they don't take their poison. Star Wars used to be for everybody. It was one of my favorite things growing up. It's one of my favorite franchises growing up. Meant so much to me, meant a lot to me, inspired my imagination to create myself, to create my own worlds and stories. Disney destroyed it. There's no going back. Kathleen Kennedy is garbage. Garbage person. J.J. Abrams screwed up Star Trek, moved on like a locust to Star Wars, and now he's going to move on again and destroy something else. Kathleen Kennedy, these people that she's hired, they don't know what Star Wars is. They don't have any idea what it really means to bring people together. What fandom should mean. What it's always meant to those of us who were ostracized, who needed an escape from our home, maybe not had the best upbringing. Needed some place where we could get inspired, feel good about ourselves, know that there, even if it was through a modern myth, have a direction and know what good is, what it is to be decent, moral, a hero. What Disney did to Star Wars, to Lucasfilm, with Kathleen, what they allowed Kathleen Kennedy to do, nobody checked her. I mean, this snake, fooled George Lucas. George sold it, put her in charge. She's definitely full of something. She's a hell of a liar and a hell of a manipulator. Probably one of the best. Because she manipulated her, lied her way into a position where she could destroy something that other people love because of her own prejudices. Thank you guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry this one was short, but it's not much to say that everybody else hasn't said. It still breaks my heart.